Radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
In the next Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response, which is recorded but not edited and uploaded, I make a reference to a comment from DVD Fever Games. And I say I don't really have the time, because that's Radical Rapid Fire, to actually go into detail about that in the comment thread. But this will probably be uploaded first, if any of you are wondering about the reference later on in Rapid Fire. DVD Fever Games stops by a couple videos. On this one, it's the Buy Your Own Damn Things. Ironically, which is weird, right? It's a comment cuts about me talking with, I think, Snickle Fritz about how YouTubers should maybe buy their own shit. You know, kind of like a anti-Patreon, anti-join kind of deal. But I get DVD Fever Games stopping by, asking me, have you seen MGR's moaning about my spoof video of him? He's even thrown a copyright strike at me with a time delay of 7 days. My comment thread, my start reply to him is, why the fuck do you have join enabled? That's a bigger question. I went there because I was like, okay, you know, that's terrible. MGR doing a copyright strike and everything, that's terrible, right? So, you know, the sympathy, I was feeling bad for this person, but then I saw the join. And I don't know what it is. When I go to a channel and I see the join or I see the Patreon, and this guy apparently has both of them, it just like, you know, a part of me is like, well, dude, fuck it. You know, you're e-begging. So, no, I'm not saying that it, you know, I'm not, don't get me wrong here, that's still bad that Jason did that, right? But, like, you just gotta be in the moment. I was in the moment, because I was like, oh, I was even gonna maybe upload something defending that, going like, that's terrible, right? But I'm like, you know, part of me is like, yeah, fuck this guy, you know, just fuck it. I mean, and when I say that, I mean, well, you know, the part of me that does not like e-begging, right? So you gotta understand, DVD Fever Games, I'm not like, well, you know, fuck you as a person. I'm like, fuck this aspect of your channel where you're e-begging. Does everybody understand that? On with the comment thread. Like I said, why the fuck do you have join enabled? That's a bigger question. And then Albert, Carla Mo, Hulk Smash, a couple people chimed in. Albert says, you realize we are the anti-e-begging community? Question mark. Albert follows up, he's got a Patreon as well, and he's begging your viewers for views. Carla Mo says, you have Patreon, which invalidates anything you have to say about MGR. And finally, Hulk Smash, why do you keep posting the same thing over and over here? Your video isn't even funny. So you have a situation to where this guy is not only hypocritically, you know, talking about MGR, an e-beggar talking about another e-beggar, imagine that, right? But he seems to be here promoting this, promoting that he has a video talking about how he's got a false copyright strike, almost as if you're trying to manufacture something. Let me explain. Now, it's no secret that MGR throws these false copyright strikes to people that do spoof videos of him. Famously, there was the one video collection where he was grabbing someone's tush, and he did not like that, so, you know, he does this false copyright strike. This is something that bitches commonly do on the platform when they don't like something, and they just don't want to respond to it. They just, you know, do that kind of thing. Now, that being said, just because you have a Patreon, just because you have the join, it doesn't mean you're a terrible person. It's just an aspect. You know, like, sometimes good people have aspects that are terrible, and one of the purposes of this channel is to try to help and correct people. Look at GTV. GTV had a Patreon, right? Came to this channel, realized that it was wrong. So I shine a light on him as a great example of somebody that is reformed and actually, you know, got rid of their Patreon. Other people, you know, other YouTubers have dropped their Patreon to come here because, you know, it just, I'm not going to go into detail and explain to you why it's wrong for you, a hobby YouTube channel, to actually expect people to subscribe to you monetarily every single month. We've been down that road. A lot of people new here don't seem to understand that, well, that's kind of fucked up, right? But on the level of fucked up, is it a basement league scam like MetalJesus? No. Is DVD Fever Games asking, you know, is he wanting to go on a $50,000 bus trip to see his audience? No. But you know what? This is where it starts. it starts pretty humble. This is where it starts, you know? So, yeah, DVD favorite games, I don't know what to tell you. I will humbly ask you to quit coming here and announcing your uploads. Okay, this is not a place for E-Beggars to fucking advertise. Again, sorry, not sorry. Am I wrong here? Am I right? Leave it in the comment section down below.